Hello, David here, and the project for today is setting up this dash cam. I got this as a gift from my staff at work because I retired after 41 years of service. So I thought it was very generous. They gave me a whole bunch of gifts. So this is made by Cobra. I don't know much about dash cams. I don't know much about anything, but I'm going to struggle along. Once you remove this from its hermetically sealed plastic case to get to the box, and I suggest you use a sharp knife and try not to kill yourself. Some of the features is it's got a red light, speed camera alert, embedded location and speed information, smartphone enhanced features. Let's take a look and see what's inside. Okay, inside the box is another plastic case. Got this little camera. Instructions, quick start guide. What's it say? Congratulations. If you've got problems, don't take it to the store. Okay. And here's one of those suction cup mounts for putting it on your windshield. Looks like it's got some type of adjustable features for swivel to aim it. There's a cord. Looks like a USB. There's an adapter to fit into your charging port on your dashboard or center console. This cable looks like an HDMI cable. Another thing, this looks like a mount. It's got a little pressure sensitive adhesive seal on the back. I don't know, I wonder if this is for mounting on the dashboard. Would help if I read the directions. Another USB cable. Okay, so this is a model number CCDC4420. It records in a MOV format. Its resolution is 1920 by 1080. It's got a 2-inch screen, a 160-degree viewing angle, battery life of 30 minutes, micro SD card, 8 GB included. Outputs are mini HDMI and micro USB. It's got an emergency record button, action cam mode, parking mode, which is a motion sensor, which means it'll turn on if the car gets bumped. Snapshot, built-in microphone and speaker, auto record and auto power off. This is a quick start guide. Don't be daunted by the extreme size of it. It's printed in 6 languages. So English is these 5 panels across the top. So going to plug it in and see if it works. I'm going to read off some of these features to you. The battery is permanently built into the unit and it's not replaceable. So there is continuous loop recording. So as soon as you apply power, it'll automatically turn on and start recording, and then it'll loop over and record over itself. So the G sensor is a built-in accelerometer that senses sudden acceleration or collisions, and it automatically protects the footage surrounding the incident so that it will not be overwritten by loop recording. And it's kind of funny, they tell you when you park the car to take it out of the car so it doesn't get stolen, but it's got a parking mode. So the parking mode provides security while your vehicle is parked. If the dash cam doesn't sense any motion for a set time, the screen will turn off and recording stops. If motion is detected or the G sensor is triggered, the camera will automatically wake up and start recording again. So parking mode is off by default, and you could turn it on in the video settings menu. So what else is going on? There's a radar app connection. That's if you have a Cobra iRadar. So I don't have anything like that, so I'm going to skip over that. It does have a computer connection. To view videos on a computer, connect the dash cam using the included cable, and you select connect to computer on the dash cam. It will mount as a drive on the computer called Drive HD. Movie clips and photos can be found in the DCIM folder. Video clips are saved as a MOV file and can be played by most video players on both PC and Mac. In order to see the embedded GPS, speed, heading, and G-sensor information, you must view videos using Cobra's Drive HD player, which is available for PC only. Well, that's kind of a rip. You got to buy a player to get all the embedded information. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it says you can. The Drive HD player can be downloaded for free at cobra.com/dashcam software. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to have to download that. The micro SD card is 8 gigabytes and it comes installed in the dash cam. But it does support cards up to 32 gigabytes as long as they're class 4 or higher. Okay, in the bottom of the dash cam is a slot, and the mount has something that the slot, or the mount goes into the slot. So slide it in like that, get it centered. I don't know if tightening this knob keeps it from sliding out. Yes, after you slide it to where you want it, tighten that knurled knob, and don't forget to pull this little plastic off to take that fake picture off. Otherwise, wherever you drive, you're going to see this same scene and you're going to think you're not going anywhere. There we go. That's it turned off. And a little protective piece of plastic on the suction cup. I haven't had good luck with things sticking to my windshield, so I'm going to take a little bit of silicone spray and put that on there to soften the plastic a little bit. I will then hook it to my dashboard, and not my dashboard, my windshield. Then I'm going to hook the power supply to it. Here's one of my other gifts. I got this scarf. Check this out. This was hand knitted by Felicia. Isn't it beautiful? I just love it. Like the color. I like the style of the knit, or the pattern rather. Never saw a pattern like this. It's just beautiful. Thank you, Felicia. Okay, on the mount, pull up on this lever. Then when you apply it to the window, push down on the lever. I plugged it in, it just powered up. It's looking for a language. Press English. Oh man, it wants the year and the date. Okay, 2016. Nope. Let's go back to English. 2016. The date today is the 30th. Oh, the month. Sorry. Month is June. Day is the 30th. Time. We are, crap, we're Pacific time. There we go, Pacific time. daylight saving time. 12:39. And we're on PM. Okay, there's the image. Just remember on your car, some of your power outlets may shut off when the engine is off. My engine is off, and if you see down here, there's my power supply, and as you can see, that thing lights up when there's power, so there is power when the motor's off. So some cars have more than one outlet. I only have one power outlet, but if you have more than one outlet, you might have to test them and see which ones actually work while the engine's off. So this blue button at the top right there is emergency power. That's an emergency recording button. You can press that button to start recording for emergency. This red button starts recording. I believe this stops recording. Let me see. Well, let's try it. Let's start recording. Okay, that's emergency recording. That stops it. Stop emergency recording, yes. That little green indicator there is the state of your battery. Fully green, it's fully charged. There's a counter here that's counting off seconds for the recording. Okay, I stopped recording. That's a video viewer. I guess that plays. Not quite certain what that is. Let's start recording again. As you can see, it's running. You can see that's counting off. This button here is a still. This will capture a still photo. And it gives a little click sound to show that it took a still. That looks like a microphone. That was microphone off. Now that's microphone on. So I push that turned the microphone off. I hope you can see that clearly, and it's actually focusing on that. There we go. Microphone on. Record stop. Push it again. Record start. I'm looking up here and I see that the microphone has a red slash through it. Let's see what happens when I push that again. Okay. I guess that means the microphone is on. So that conflicts with this symbol here, which is the microphone off. I guess that means if you want to turn the microphone off, press that button and that turns the microphone off. So turn microphone on, press the button again, and that shows the status of the microphone. Very cool. I think I'll take it for a ride. I was having a heck of a time getting my laptop to read the file for the movie video that's on the dash cam, and did some searching online. I found a Cobra website that has a reference for updating the software, and to update the software you turn off the dash cam and they say not to use the long USB power cord, because I tried the long power cord, I tried the HDMI cord, it would not read the files, and then I tried, according to the instructions on the website, it said to use the short USB cable. So I hooked up the short USB cable, and now I finally get this message, connect to computer. So I'm going to try that now, push that button, and I think I'm going to be able to read the file. In order to read the files, I did have to download that software from Cobra's website, and here's the file. Let's Let's run this, see how it looks. The speaker on the dash cam is very poor, but I notice the speaker's a little bit better running through my laptop.
Let's see how good the microphone is. See if you can hear me okay. Let's see if we can read that license plate in front of us. I am about 1.5 car lengths behind this Honda. See if we get a stoplight, I can pull right up on the rear of the car in front of me. Hope you can hear me. I had to turn my music off because I don't want to get a copyright strike from YouTube. Yeah, this is really wide angle. I can see from the picture, it looks like I'm about 4 car lengths behind. Right now I'm 1 car length behind. Half a car length. Okay, pulling up on this Toyota. My bumper is about 3 feet from the bumper of the Toyota. And now he's pulling away. Perhaps we should get a camera for the back. A lot of people will rear-end you. It's nice to have a picture of the car that's rear-ending you. I wonder if they make a supplemental camera that'll hook into this camera. Don't know much about that. But I guess the wide angle is good so you can catch several lanes that are adjacent to the lane you're in. I'm just taking my oil down to the auto parts store to recycle it. I changed my oil the other day. And I suppose this review wouldn't be complete unless I take this out at night. So I'll take it out tonight and see how it does at night. I'm imagining that the resolution won't be so good.
Wonder why it stopped. That's not good. It didn't get the whole clip. Okay, I resumed in a second clip. I had to restart the second clip.
Come on, get out of my way. I'm driving here. You walk any slower? Let's see how good the microphone is. See if you can hear me okay. Let's see if we can read that license plate in front of us. I am about 1.5 car lengths behind this Honda. See if we get a stoplight, I can pull right up on the rear of the car in front of me. Hope you can hear me. I had to turn my music off because I don't want to get a copyright strike from YouTube. Yeah, this is really wide angle. I can see from the picture, it looks like I'm about 4 car lengths behind. Right now I'm 1 car length behind. Half a car length. Okay, pulling up on this Toyota. My bumper is about 3 feet from the bumper of the Toyota. And now he's pulling away. Perhaps should get a camera for the back. A lot of people will rear-end you. It's nice to have a picture of the car that's rear-ending you. I wonder if they make a supplemental camera that'll hook into this camera. Don't know much about that. But I guess the wide angle is good so you can catch several lanes that are adjacent to the lane you're in. I'm just taking my oil down to the auto parts store to recycle it. I changed my oil the other day. And I suppose this review wouldn't be complete unless I take this out at night. So I'll take it out tonight and see how it does at night. I'm imagining that the resolution won't be so good.
I just noticed that I set the date as 2016 instead of 2017. I just fixed that. I noticed when I was looking at the name of the file, it named it 2016. But get a load of the styling on the front of that camera. Doesn't it remind you of a Kodak Instamatic with that silver colored foil on the front? I just love that 70s look. On the G sensor it has 3 settings, 1, 2, and 3. I believe the 3 requires more of an impact to set it off. And I decided to turn it off because all it does is it locks the files in the camera, and I'm thinking if I have an accident I'm going to take the camera off and load those files on the laptop anyway, so I really don't see any point in keeping it on. And also then you gotta fool with what type of sensitivity you need for proper sensitivity to lock those files so they don't get overwritten. So that's why I'm taking that decision not to have the G-force turned on. Okay, so far I haven't seen anything that I dislike about this dash cam. I like it a lot. The only criticism I would have is their documentation. I think could be more detailed. I didn't see anything about notification about speed limits or red light camera notices or anything like that. I'm not worried about that because my GPS already has that built in, but I think if it was something that was available with this unit, you would think there would be more detailed documentation associated with it, but documentation is very sparse. Anyway, if you like my video, consider hitting the like button. If you like my channel, consider subscribing, and don't forget to click on that bell. And thank you for watching.
You critics don't define our honor. You try to shame us for doing our job. You teach children to fear us, crowds to attack us, and good people to doubt us. But we will never back down from our sworn duty to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America. We wake up every day, put on our badge, strap a gun to our hips, kiss our families goodbye, and put our lives between the law-abiding and any criminal who threatens their rights. We serve people of every color and creed, men, women, and children in violent, dangerous neighborhoods, because they have the same right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness as CEOs, movie stars, and the political elite. We are Americans, and we are the American police officer. We stand with the National Rifle Association of America, and the NRA stands with us. Together, we're freedom's safest place.